All right. So, yes, Karishma, why don't you just introduce yourself so that I can have a glimpse about
Yes, yes, sure. My name is Karishma. I'm a married woman. I have a 4-year-old son. And by profession, I'm an advocate and I'm a part-time YouTuber too. That's
Okay,
all.
that's amazing. So, what is the exact reason why you started a YouTube channel?
Just to learn English and improve my language, actually, just to, so that I can create a video on daily basis. I will speak more. I'll get the chance to explore myself. And that's the reason I've started the channel. And
Mhm.
this is how I'm learning, actually.
Really? So, through
Yes.
YouTube channel, what are the sources that you use to improve your language?
Uh, I actually started watching different YouTube channels, and
Mhm.
I've learned. I used to listen a lot of YouTube videos, which helped me during my learning, especially the Alina Reis. You may aware about her,
Yes,
and
yes, absolutely.
there are many like Sadhguru channels, cartoon channels. There are so many channels. They are very good. You can learn
Okay.
something from them. So this is how I have learned actually.
Yes, yes. So, you have watched so many YouTube channels that, in fact, helped you with the development of language. Okay, that's amazing. All right. So, yes, you told me that you are an advocate by profession, right?
Right.
All right. So, what shall we talk about? Something that could be relating to the field that you work in. Well, I would like to know what is your point of view regarding the situation that is happening with the educational system nowadays. So, as you know, educational system is turning into a corporate world. What is your take on this, Ms. Karishma?
Yes, so recently come to know because last year in the month of April, I've got admission.
Mm-hmm.
My son got admission in the school, and that's the time I got to know that, oh my God, this is the fee structure these days. When I used to study, that time, like we have paid not even 100 rupees as a fee because I studied in a government school and there was no
Right.
expenses at all for studying. You know what? And when I was in my 10th grade and in 12th grade, then I took few tuitions like accountancy or business or something. That time
Right.
my family has to spend like 500 rupees on each subject. That is it. That was the only expenses. But these days,
Okay.
oh my God, it's very huge. We can't
It's
even
good.
afford to be frank. And every year they just increase the money, increase the fee
Mhm.
amount by 1,000 rupees, by 2,000 rupees, like every year. So I don't know, like this is a education or this is a business. Seriously, I'm seriously amazed because today only I talk about on this topic with the principal, like my Mitansh principal, because last year they were charging some amount like approximately like 10 to 12,000 something. Now suddenly they increase like amount and it's very huge. It's not very nominal. I
Mhm.
think like 4 to 5,000 still a normal amount. We can afford, we can pay. A middle class person can pay, but I don't think that every person can pay this amount. So it's
Right.
really frustrating sometimes. And it's
Really
majburi
frustrating.
ko,
Yes.
what do we call majburi in English?
Desperate. Desperate time.
Okay. So because of our how to use in sentence also? Like ये हमारी मजबूरी है कि हमें पढ़ाना ही पड़ेगा. How to
Well,
say
yeah,
this?
desperate, no option, right?
Yeah, we have no option. Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's like we are helpless.
We
And
are
yes, in that case. But they are in fact, mm, they are in fact taking advantage of our basic right. Education is our basic right, and how often, how much we have to pay for it to attain our basic right. And if
see.
they are in fact demanding that if you want to have education for free, feel free to join the government institutions. But that is a bitter reality. It has to provide an education that comes up to the level of what the private institution can give, right?
Right, right.
But the quality of education we receive over there,
Yeah, quality of education also like it's good, but not that much like they're charging for that. I don't know. I'm
absolutely.
not satisfied actually. See, if I would be in Delhi, I will surely choose government schools. I don't think that they are that much bad. The problem with
Mhm.
government schools are only like the kids studied in government school. I personally feel it that they're not really good with their English language or the communication skills.
Yes.
However, however, it depends upon person to person, like how your kid is, how much he's interested to learn
Right.
all the things, right? So, but still, environment is really important. So, the environment which our kids get in private schools, the same
Hmm.
environment they will not get in the government school, and this is the reason they cannot develop their communication skills and not very confident. I feel it that there is some lacking point. Otherwise, government schools are better because, like the study same, the what to say, books are same, like the
The materials, the resources,
NCRT.
everything are
Yeah,
same.
everything is same. It's
It's
just the
just that,
pattern,
yes, it's just the way they are being using these
right?
resources, the where the teachers
Right.
teach them, the attitude, the dedication, everything matters when it comes to government. And that is
Right,
completely
right,
different from private. Yes. So lately I came to realize that this is the reality that is happening and something that we cannot avoid, or hopefully we can expect some change. Something that can,
I
we
know.
can avail these quality educations without being expensive.
Yes, it should not
Absolutely.
be this much expensive.
It should not be. Do you think that our daily life situation has been becoming expensive?
Yeah, that is also true. Prices of like everything is hiking day by day, and but obviously we are also getting the. Now, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, prices are hiking day by day. Everything is very costly. The things which we can buy like 10 years ago in 2 rupees, now they are like 10 rupees.
Mhm.
So obviously there's a huge change. But yeah, along with that, the options of like working options are also become better day by day. We are having online facilities where you can earn income, you can do part-time work as well. Before COVID, this was not the situation. For example, if I talk about myself, I am an advocate, and before COVID, I had to go to court for attend the hearings, but now I can do it like sitting at home on like virtual basis. So this is a kind of beneficial benefit for me. Like being a mother, it's not really easy for me to go out and work. So that's really amazing thing happening to me
Right.
and
So
with everyone.
situations. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Even the lifestyle has been changed after pandemic, right?
Right.
Absolutely. So, what do you think, like this environmental calamities that we are facing at this moment, the drastic climatic changes? What are the measures that we as a common people can do? We are for sure aware about the fact that we can't reverse this climatic effects, the drastic changes after all, but there are certain minute measures that we can, impart from our side.
To
So, what
prevent
is the
this.
first thing?
But
Yes.
each and everyone know like what they are doing and what they should not do. But even after knowing those factors, we all are human and we all are repeating the same mistakes. If I have to give a speech about on like environment, so I will say this like, okay, you should not use car, you should use public vehicles, or like we should stop pollution or something. But personally, like I don't think that I'm personally, even after saying this to you, I'm using my
Mhm.
own personal car for traveling. So what is the benefit of talking about? Because we all talk about on stop all these things, but we all are doing, all are engaging, and it is increasing because of all of us. It's not only like because of one thing. Companies are running because of companies, plants, there are so much of pollution. So environment is also changing. There are so many things.
So, don't you think that buying an electric vehicle would help to reduce the situation a lot?
I think that can. Today only we were talking about this. Actually, we have a scooty at house, and that is like uh, how to say कि बस पड़ी हुई है. We are not using it. So my mother-in-law is asking me like, why don't you sell it and buy an electrical scooty so that it works better. So today morning we
Mhm.
were discussing the same thing because nowadays I have seen a few vehicles, like even a day before yesterday I bought a cab,
Mhm.
and it was like electric car, so it was like soundproof. There was no sound
Right.
at all, and it was like very smooth also. So I just talked to the driver like how much time it will take in like charge. He said it takes like 2 hours for charging, and after that it can run 200 kilometers or something. So I thought it's a good idea, I think. No,
Right. But still, does that solve the issue of having traffic in on
no,
roads? It's absolutely never gonna find a
no,
solution for that. Yes, being stuck in traffic, we can avoid a lot of pollution by converting our
right,
vehicles to EVs. But again, you need to face the traffic in that
right,
case,
right,
right? Yes, yes.
right.
But how do you feel about public commute? Using public resources or public sources for transportation would help us. Is it just
Public
because,
transportation. Public
right?
transportation is quite helpful these days. If I talk about in Delhi, like you don't even have to pay for tickets. There are free services in Delhi. If I
Really?
talk about Gurgaon, yeah, really, for ladies,
Mm. Oh,
female,
wow.
it is absolutely free. You can travel anywhere, like without
We are
even
so
in the
privileged.
AC buses. But I'm not living in Delhi. I'm in Gurgaon. But still, in
Okay.
Gurgaon, the facility is also good. The low floor buses are available, but the timing or like how to say ki, duration of running those buses is
Mm-hmm.
very huge. So we can't wait for like having a bus like on time. So see,
Okay.
just if one bus is just left, so I have to wait another 15 minutes for the next bus. Also, the services is not like in Delhi. Like in Delhi, you will get bus after like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But in Gurgaon, it's
Mm-hmm.
not like that. So it's a compulsion that we have to hire a cab either or like auto or something like public vehicle, not like private vehicles. Sorry, not public. So this is the problem we are facing in Gurgaon actually. In Gurgaon, you cannot take the benefit of public transportation.
Okay, okay. So yeah, according to your convenience, you have to switch, right? So in that manner, the only option left with you is to, oh, am I not? How about now, Karishma? Yes, good.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, yes. So we are changing our different ways. We are trying to improve as human beings to save our environment, but I think the situation is not letting us to do that.
Yes, and personally, I feel that all humans are talking about saving an environment, but they are not personally putting any efforts to do that. Every person
Absolutely
has to
right.
put some efforts. It's not only about talking. If you're talking, there is no benefit. You have to
Mhm.
internally, you have to do something. You have to take your own step. You cannot depend on
Right.
other person that okay, when he will do, then we will start doing. No, at least you do it on your part. Then
But
only
I
we can
feel
make
like,
a change.
yes, yes. But I feel like, the people who are in the position or in the authority figure, if they take up a decision, then there is no other way but rather obey those rules, right? For the common people. For example, before 5 years or 6 years, we never even imagined a digital way of transferring our money, right? A cashless society. But
Yes,
now it has become practical and see the difference it has made to the society, the convenience level.
right.
So I felt like, see, when it is made as an obligation, right?
Obligation.
Yes. So in that case, the people are left with no other choice but rather stick to it. So that's what
Right,
I
right.
think.
Absolutely.
Even we are, because we are given choices to select, but if we are not given choices but rather
Yes,
take up the transport or adjust your life according to it, then I feel like, yeah, we can come up with a solution. Otherwise
you're
we will
absolutely
always look
right.
for our convenience. We
But
are we
sometimes it happens. But sometimes it happens when government plan to do some like change something or like to do something new. Public start opposing government. Like many time it happens, and that's why government has to take back their step. Sometimes I feel it. For example, like tobacco, it will like government if wants they can ban, but obviously
they
it's not
can
going to
ban.
ban. So we can't do anything. This
Yes,
is
yes.
India.
But in that case, yeah, they have to look for sources for their income as well. So, yeah, if you are
Yes,
taking your life as precious, then don't go for it. All right. So, it
yes.
was a beautiful session, Karishma, with you. I really enjoyed, and I have to say that you put in a lot of insights into the problems and issues that we are facing right now.
Thank
So, yeah.
you.
And, well, I felt like there was a few words, right? You didn't get while you were speaking because Well, I hope I helped you with one of the words. Was it helpless? Yeah, you felt helpless and hopeless at that point of time. And right, see, we will only get to use these words once we start conversing, right? So I'm sure that pretty much after the session, you will look for the word. What was the word that I could say at that moment?
Yes, yes, sure,
Okay.
sure,
So
sure,
yes,
ma'am.
thank you so much, Karishma. So we'll see you soon together.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Take care. Take care.